So, yeah, we have something completely broken, and I don't mean broken as in like, oh wow, it's overpowered, it's going to deal a lot of damage. I mean, this is absolutely broken and needs fixing in Remnant 2. So, you'll see that my summons are dealing almost 9,000 damage, and every time they attack, that damage number goes up. If I shoot, I'm going to reset them quickly. So you'll see their damage is 940, and if we sit here for a second, that was a 477 standard, that's over 1,000 damage there. That's 1173, 1207. It keeps going up and up and up. That's over 1,300, nearly 1,400 now. And it does not stop going up. I managed to get this up from going AFK for about 5-6 minutes. I got it up to 30,000 damage in a single hit. And it's all done from one item in this game. And that item is a ring. And that ring is Anastasija's Inspiration. It's a ring that's required to get the Archon archetype. And you'll typically find it as a random drop in the Root Earth world. But what you can do, I don't know if you need to complete the game or anything like that, but you can buy it from Whispers, the armor vendor. And in Ward 13, Whispers is found, if we go past Cass over here, on the right-hand side, Whispers is standing right here. In his inventory, he's going to have it like in the shop stock. He will have it, obviously I'm not going to be able to buy it, but if you go through the dialogue, go to I'd like to see your wares. He'll have the ring for 3,000 scrap. If it's not there, I believe you do have to complete the game or at least make it a Root Earth or something like that. But if it's there, 3,000 scrap, buy that ring, because what the ring does is when you equip this ring, when receiving healing effects, you gain haste for 10 seconds. And with the Summoner archetype, the trait that you get is called Regrowth, and it gives you health regen per second. But there's something in the game that's making this ring trigger and give you the haste even when you are full health. So when you put in the summons, you'll see the damage they're dealing now. If I call them back, let me hold the button, let me just sacrifice them. We'll go to the World Stone. That's literally all you need to do. Use the summoner and use the ring, and even when you're at full HP, you're still going to get the buff. So what we're going to do is go back over to the shooting range quick. I'm going to just get the summons out, not do anything else. They will, in a moment, start attacking. So if we watch those start attacking, when they set themselves up, I need to see their damage numbers. So there's 1140. They're both going to attack the same target. Nice. 1240, 1307, 1407. It keeps going up. 1440. And it just does not stop. What I'm going to do is actually pause now. I'll come back in a minute and I'll show you when we're at maybe 5,000-6,000. Okay, so I left it about a minute or so. We won't go up to 5,000 or 6,000. I left it around a minute. I'm actually getting bored of sitting here just watching these fire over and over again. They're at over 4,000 damage. And if you are coming up to a boss, if you want to do this, you want to break the game until it's fixed or whatever, obviously the choice is yours. I'm not saying go and do this now. The developers actually really need to get this fixed ASAP because it's completely broken. But if you're going to take advantage of it, I don't think you're going to get banned or anything like that. There's no competitive mode to this game. So hopefully they just patch it out and move on. But you can do this to bosses. You can sit there AFK for 15-20 minutes, go into a boss fight and wipe out the boss in a split second. Like, you're literally one-tap bosses. So what we're going to do is go to the World Stone. I'm going to do this just so I can show you that it's not like just a shooting range bug. You can actually do it against bosses and stuff like that. So if we go to the Eon Vault over in Narude. So we just arrived at the Eon Vault. I'm going to get the summons out. You don't need a specific build for this. It's literally just that ring and the summoner archetype. I'd recommend doing it with the flyers. You can do it with the other minions, like the other summons, but these flyers like are going to attack air and ground units. So the whole time they're out, they're buffing up their damage every single second. So if we go and find some enemies, I want to try and not get involved in the combat, really. So here we go. There's one over here. And that is going to hit for 1,000. That's a one tap. And they're still going to be buffing up their damage the whole time because the ring is counting as though I'm healing, even though I'm at full HP. So there's another couple of enemies, or there's a few over here, actually. So summons get started, and boom, there's 3,500. We're going to carry on down here. So that attack was 1,600, like, just yellow damage. 1,665 yellow damage. Yeah, this is completely broken. 4,400 damage right there. And what I'm going to do is I'll go back to the checkpoint. I'll sit there because these summons are going to protect me anyway. I will disappear. I'll go AFK for maybe 5 minutes or so. And then, yeah, when I get back, we'll come out again and we'll see the damage. I'm not going to rest at a checkpoint. Not going to shoot my gun or anything like that because shooting your gun resets their damage. So I'm literally going to stand here and I will be back with you guys in about 5 minutes or so. So I've just come back. Obviously, you guys would see that in like a split second. I was maybe about 4 or 5 minutes. And yeah, we're going to go find some more enemies and see what these summons are doing now. Because I believe this will be a good 5,000 damage at least. Is that an enemy in the distance over in the fog? I do see a couple. I see a few. Oh, that was 23,000. 5,000, 6,000. I can't shoot though. 9,400. Anyone wants some damage? Remnant 2 is broken. It is completely broken all because of a single ring. Oh, 1,500. Is that it? Oh, no, not the armored one. They've broke it. They're killing it faster than I can. Come on, summons, attack. This all triggers when you're healing, and for some reason the game... That was better, 2,800. The game seems to think you're healing even when you're full health with this ring. So that was only 2,000 damage. I don't know what's happened there. Maybe interacting or something is breaking it. I don't know exactly how this works. Like what resets their damage. What's that? Only 700, so they have reset again. 400, but they're still really, really powerful. Maybe pickups as well are damage resetters, maybe? Summons, can you go and attack? It should be closer to 1,000. They need to shoot at this guy. There we go. What's that? 944. I don't know exactly what resets them. But you saw, like, we had 23,000 pop up as a red damage number. Which is crazy. There's enemies down here, right? Yeah, here we go. Attack this dude. They should be over 1,000 again. Yeah, there we go. 1,400. So they just build up damage every single second. Even when you're full health. It is insane. But yeah, if you fancy breaking the game, if you want to have some fun with the damage numbers and stuff without modding it as such, then yeah, just equip Anastasia's Inspiration if you can. And equip the summoner. Pop out the summoned flyers, and away you go with lots and lots of damage that just continuously builds up. But yeah, that is how to break Remnant 2. And on that note, we are going to leave the video there. If you enjoyed it, leaving a like is appreciated. If you wish to support me further as a creator, there are links in the description. Let me know your thoughts about the video in the comments. And if you want to watch more, you can click the video on screen. All support on the channel is greatly appreciated, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.